Yo, YouTube, what's going on? AJ here, back at it again with another video. In today's video, we have to talk about something serious, guys. And if anybody's clicking on who's not subbed or even subbed, you watch my woo-wah content, I encourage you to stay as, look at the title of the video. Some woo-wah creators are complete clowns by Saintontas. Came out 30 minutes ago. If you guys don't know, I talked to Saint in the comments, right? I was telling him, like, oof, you know what I mean? I thought we were scout free of the drama, yada yada yada, but he always drops good content. And I'm gonna react and talk about this. And his response was to me, look, your stuff might have gotten 4-piece thiefed as well, my friend. And we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna address some content creators. We're gonna address what Saint has to say. Obviously, add on to his points, and just go over and react to this. You know, like I said, I got his permission to react. But yeah, guys. Definitely, after you guys are done checking out my channel, go check out Saintontas, man. Really good content creator. Me and him are growing in the space. We really want to make just good woo-wah content for you guys. But some creators just want to... Let's get to this video. You know what I mean? Let's play it.
Content creation isn't easy. Depending on a creator's approach, the work can involve long hours, painstaking brainstorming, and oftentimes wasted efforts as they build up their portfolio of videos. Not everything's going to be a smash hit with the audience. And when you
mind you, chat, I mean YouTube comments, I don't want to pause for you guys, but I want to give you guys insight. There was one day, like I think 2 days ago, before I dropped the pros and cons, guys, for that video. I know there's people commenting, where's the video at? It's been 2 days. And I don't mind that stuff, guys. I know you guys enjoy my content, but one thing people got to understand, man, when you're creating original content during a dry period and stuff like that, it's tough, man. Especially in gacha, where right now, there's not as many elements to utilize in woo-wah because they're slowly building up the game. When woo-wah gets deeper, guys, there'll be more room to make original content because of the end game and all the other stuff and creative things we can do with the game. But we're still very early on, so it's very difficult, guys, and that can be frustrating when you think you have a good idea, you don't know your audience is going to like it or people are going to click on, and then it doesn't do good and you spend a lot of time. I've had a video like that before, guys, where I spent so much time and nobody watched it a while back.
Pour in a lot of effort and get disappointing results, that can have a huge impact on a creator's work ethic. While some creators can muscle through the hardship and adapt their content to fit their audience, others prefer to take shortcuts at the complete expense of others. Today we'll be talking about, quite possibly, the worst content creator in Wuthering Waves. When I mention this creator, I'm not talking about people who react to clips or summarize the research of others. These individuals usually manage to provide value through their unique commentary.
100%.
I'm talking about the people who just steal content outright, with no...
For those who don't know the Arttumbo situation, if you're from HSR, you do know. If you're new to gacha games or you watch me and this was your first game, creator Arttumbo, basically, I believe, as long as I'm not getting it wrong, but someone can correct me, HSR, guys, you know, let me know. Arttumbo basically copied another creator called ZMM. I think he did it once that he was officially caught on. It was like some sort of like tips and strategies for, I think it was Golden Gears or one of the simulated universe events. And he was copying it word for word, strategy word for word. And I know some people are thinking, oh, you guys could have got the same conclusion. But he, ZMM explained he messed up somewhere, and Arttumbo didn't even catch the mess up. He just copied and said the exact same thing, and he was caught red-handed. You know what I mean? He did an apology video and everything like that. Yeah.
Credit or sourcing at all.
Yeah, that's not good.
When it comes to Wuthering Waves...
Revenge is easy. You just have to breathe.
There's one creator in particular who's been doing this without mercy for months. This video is dedicated to a channel called Wuthering Wives.
Okay.
I first heard of this channel through a comment on one of my most recent videos.
A channel called Wuthering Wives copied the whole video from you. I'm bilingual, and she copied your video word for word and translated it into Spanish, LOL, and gave 0 credit. Huh. I wonder if nowadays, if it is actually a girl or a woman, or if it's an AI voice nowadays, because you never know.
Kuro just retired Calchoro. The comment mentioned that this Wuthering Wives channel had pretty much copied this video entirely. The only catch is that, well, my entire video was translated into Spanish. At first, you might not believe me. This video is a lot shorter than mine. Let's just give it a look.
están presentes en Xiangli. Hoy vamos a desglosar por qué esto es así, revisando en detalle cómo funciona el kit de Xiangli.
Then you hear the AI speak, and wow, it talks a lot faster than me. Let's play some more of the video with some translation to English on the screen.
Existen muchas formas de mejorar a personajes que no rinden tan bien en los juegos. Puede ser con nuevos sets de ecos o armas, mejoras provenientes de personajes que se sinergizan bien con sus kits.
Now, let's play the first line of mine. There are a lot of ways to buff underperforming characters. New echo sets or weapons, new buffs from characters that synergize with their kits. Golly gee, this sounds a lot like mine. Some would even say it's word for word the exact same. Let's keep playing.
O en este caso, convertirlos en un nuevo personaje de 5 estrellas limitado y entregarlo gratis a todos los jugadores.
And here's mine. And the most insane method of all, turn them into a new 5-star limited character, and then give them to everybody for free. If after all that you're still not convinced, let's play this final line.
Es evidente que Kuro ha cometido algunos errores con el diseño de Calcharo, desde su falta de sinergia con las mecánicas centrales del juego hasta sus animaciones largas que lo dejan vulnerable en un entorno con enemigos agresivos.
And now here's from my video. It's abundantly clear that Kuro has made some missteps with the design of Calcharo, from his lack of synergy with the game's core
You know what's funny? I'm pausing it, guys, because I was literally looking for the lack of synergy, the core mechanic, like keywords, right? Too. Not just that, but like the lines, like exactly being said, and it was like 99.8 or even 9. I mean, 99.9, guys. Realistically, frame for frame, what Saintontas said, just translated. I really wish, man, all this could be avoided if you give credit, highlight the channel in the beginning. Even if you don't, let's say, link the video, just highlight the channel. Go over, say, look, Saintontas made a great video. It's his. And then translate it. Man, wow.
Mechanics to his long, drawn-out animations that leave him in constant danger in a game with consistently aggressive AI. Even the transitions and the graphics used seem to be the exact same. For the sake of denying this clown any more view duration, I won't be playing the rest of the video. Just know that it is a near perfect word-for-word translation of my content with no credit or sourcing at all. I don't need to get into a long dialogue about why plagiarism is bad. That should be evident enough by the fact that it'll get you kicked out of college, sued by corporate lawyers, or have your YouTube channel permanently shut down. Despite these risks, some people will go ahead and do it anyways. My scripts don't appear out of thin air. I write them all myself, and it's a time-consuming activity. These are essays in video format, and you could easily say that the script is the skeleton of these videos.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta know.
It is not acceptable for somebody to pass off my writing, reasoning, and arguments as their own, and to profit off of it as well? That's disgusting.
And I want to say to you guys, like, even when I'm like doing the not even just pros and cons guides, right, guys, because it's like I think for the Wuthering space, at least I'm an all-around content creator, you know what I mean? I do guides for you guys to do pros and cons, I do the tier list, I talk about the meta, I talk about issues at hand, cover the news. I kind of do everything for the Wuthering space. I want to be a gacha creator too, just all around great gacha creator. And a lot of people don't understand how much time a lot of that stuff takes. I mean, like, tier lists are easy, but when you're doing guides, you got to note things down, cut it down, make sure you're giving the right information, important information, script it out, transition it right, talking about next point. Then when you're doing stuff like, you know, the pros and cons, like I was even bullet pointing on the side. Like, I have 2 monitors, guys, so I know you guys don't see this. You guys don't see the video, but I'll be glancing at the left side being like, okay, this is the next topic I got to talk about and stuff like that in video. So for Saintontas to even take it another level where I rarely write scripts, guys, maybe once or in a while I always do bullet points. For him to write scripts too, put that much effort, and for somebody to be like, yeah, I like this, let me just rip it off word for word, not add any new, like, not improve it, not transform it, not amplify the message or in any different way, shape or form, and then to not give credit, that's just a scumbaggy.
But this is only one video. It might have been a moment of desperation on their end to find content when they're in a slump. But wait, there's more. Taking a look at their channel page, it turns out that a significant majority of their recent content has been heavily inspired, by that I mean copied word for word, from my videos. For the sake of denying this clown show any more views, I'll just be diving into a few examples. Here's their video translated into the sad reality of 4-star characters. We're comparing it to my video, The 4-star character situation is bad. Here are some great excerpts from both videos.
En un juego como WoW, los personajes de 4 estrellas con estadísticas base más bajas, menor escalado y menos daño total en comparación con sus amigos de 5 estrellas, los personajes de 4 estrellas son un producto desafortunado del sistema gacha.
And here's the start of my video. And in a game like Wuthering Waves, less is not more. With lowered base stats, lower scaling, and lower overall damage than their 5-star counterparts, 4-star characters are an unfortunate byproduct of the gacha system. Alright, let's go ahead and throw in another.
¿Cómo hacer que tus personajes limitados valgan más, comparándolos con algo peor? Esta filosofía de diseño da como resultado personajes que en casi todas las circunstancias rinden mucho mejor que otros, lo que lleva a los jugadores a preguntarse si los personajes de 4 estrellas realmente valen la pena.
And now here's mine. How can you make your limited characters worth more unless you have something worse to compare them to? The end result of this design philosophy is that you have some characters that perform a lot better than others in almost every circumstance, and this oftentimes has players wondering whether or not these 4-star characters are ever worth investing in. Still not convinced? Here's a third one just in case. This video is about Wuthering Waves' combat. Let's give it a short listen.
Si tuviera que elegir una sola palabra para describir el combate en WoW, esa palabra sería satisfactorio.
And here's the start of my video. If there was only one word you could choose to describe the combat in Wuthering Waves, I'd choose the word satisfying. Let's keep going.
Very
En un
true.
juego de acción RPG, el combate es la base sobre la que se construye todo. No puedes avanzar en la historia ni mejorar a tus personajes sin enfrentarte a los combates. Cada acción que haces, ya sea farmear ecos o farmear materiales de ascensión, está orientada a mejorar tu capacidad para luchar contra los enemigos.
And here's the final quote from mine. In an action RPG game, combat is the foundation that the game is built on. You can't progress through the story or upgrade your characters without engaging with the combat. Every single action that a player takes, be it grinding echoes or farming ascension materials, works towards improving a player's ability to fight enemies.
So
It's clear that this
this person thought they could shadow clone Jutsu Saintontas and get away with it without him knowing. You know what's crazy? Some of these people do get away with it because we don't see it. I'm going to talk about a situation I saw earlier. I'm not going to get mad at this creator completely, but if he does see this, I'm letting him know, please don't do this again towards the end. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if I even... Let's finish Saintontas' video, because I agree
This
with
is
this
just
message
plagiarism.
100%.
But that's only 3 videos over the course of 2 weeks. Let's go all the way back to early July and see what Wuthering Wives was up to. This video's translated title is Wuthering Waves vs Zenless Zone Zero. Which one's better? Versus my video, Wuthering Waves vs Zenless Zone Zero. Which game is better? Let's just play the first line of dialogue.
So I would say this, right? And this is for Saint. If Saint does watch this video, reach out this at least this part. I think the titles being the same, right, is fine. You know what I mean? Like if it's a word change, then I'm even fine with that. You know what I mean? And the thumbnails are different. However, I do believe Saint's gonna go into the video, and this person's probably copying the video, and that's where it's like already, yo, thumbs down for the for this person copying Saint, right? But I think guys, like if video titles are gonna be the same, you know what I mean? Like guides are gonna be called guides, broken, whatever. You know what I mean? And as long as thumbnails are changed even slightly, right, and you make it some of your own, I know it gets harder, guys. Practically everybody has it similar, but try to do, if you want to be a content creator, don't try to completely plagiarize. Just like try to change a word here or there. Try to slightly adjust. But let's see the video, because if it's just copying, then, you know,
Dialogue from each of these videos.
which it has been.
Hola chicos, hoy quiero hablar sobre Zenless Zone Zero, un juego que se lanzó el 4 de julio y que ha generado opiniones muy divididas en la comunidad de juegos gacha. Algunos aplauden la estética, la animación y la música del juego, y es indudable que el mundo y sus habitantes han sido creados con mucho amor.
And now here's mine. Released on July 4th, Zenless Zone Zero, or ZZZ for short, has been met with polarized opinions across the gacha genre. Many applaud the game's aesthetic, animation, and music. The world and its inhabitants have undeniably been crafted with care. By now, it's clear. This person is quite literally just translating my scripts into Spanish, using the exact same transitions across their editing, and only using different background clips across all the content that they've plagiarized from me. This individual, equipped with an AI voiceover, is and has been copying my content for weeks. They are either unable to write their own content, or they're simply looking to take as many shortcuts as they can, with absolutely no respect for the work others have put in. This individual has problems, and it's clear that content creation is not something that they should have any part in, ever. One or two videos could have been excused as a mistake, but this entire channel and its community had been built on a foundation of deceit. This person has wronged me, and likely many others in the Wuthering Waves content creation community. Every creator should be taking a look at this page to make sure that their content hasn't been actively stolen as well. I'm not going to be the creator that says, oh, don't bother this person in any way. In my opinion, some people are so irredeemably disgusting, deplorable, and depraved that they need to be flamed. And this—
Hey, and I applaud Saint for that. No, this don't, like, we're not going to start this stuff where people are going to be like, oh, you shouldn't bother someone even though they're wrong. You should talk it out in private. No. You're stealing work. You're stealing hours of people's lives. Go be a content creator. Anybody who thinks that, go try your hardest. Go upload a video. Try to get clicks, bro, and views. And then you try to make it your career and you're working hard, bro. There are some of us, bro, who really believe in this. Don't be sleeping that much, bro. You guys have seen it. Some nights that I upload, I try to get you guys the news and everything first, as well as make original content. And you guys hear my voice. Like, you guys hear me now. I have more energy now speaking. But you guys know some of those nights, man, I've been tired. My energy ain't been as high. I feel disappointed sometimes because, like, I want to entertain you guys. I want to give more commentary on certain stuff. But it's like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, it's late at night. I'm in the West Coast. Come on, guys. You know what I mean? And then you have people like this who just look at it, rip it off. You know what I mean? Word for word. Nah, we ain't going to excuse that.
This creator, Wuthering Wives, their channel should be obliterated completely. Lazy, uninspired content creation that simply funnels the efforts of others is never something that anybody should ever support.
100%.
The most ironic part about all of this is that Wuthering Wives either knows how to edit videos or has an editor. Why not just do 100% of the work if you're already doing that much? Why degrade the actual effort you've put in? So I ask you, the viewer, to do everything in your power to avoid supporting this channel, their content, or their community in any way whatsoever. They've been flying under the radar for months, but now it's time for this maggot to see the light. To my community, I know this is a step away from my typical content, but I'm somebody that, when wronged, will strike back. And this creator has been literally stealing from me this entire time. I hope you can understand the situation. I'd like to give a special shout out to Bernard for his immense help in translating this degenerate content.
Shout out to Bernard, bro.
Brother
Shout out
sat
to Bernard.
through 2 hours of this AI filth. Viva la Argentina. As always, if you enjoyed this content, please hit that like and subscribe.
Guys, you already did it. Just want to see something real quick. Maybe somebody else pivoted on what we were talking about. No, still 3. Okay, so it's just the same stuff. Yeah, guys. I want to just give a quick little thing. I'm not gonna go too in depth about who I'm talking about. Essentially, man. If you go to my channel and you go to my videos, guys, and you guys know this video right here and stuff like that, and if y'all remember, see the thumbnail, right? I'm not gonna say who it was, but I'm sure. I find it funny that hours later you can find somebody else talking about it, but they practically use the same thumbnail. I'm not mad about it, you know what I mean? It's a little light. I can excuse that, and that I'll still even accept that, you know what I mean? Don't completely copy a thumbnail. Don't be doing that. Shout out to Saint for covering it. I'm glad I DM'd him, or not DM'd him, but messaged him in the public comments to like react to this, because yeah, that's trash. Yeah, guys, subscribe to him. Really good creator. Appreciate his work. Always making original content. Yeah, guys, but that's it for this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.